Hey guys, welcome to the show. I know you're excited to see me and Trey and our awesome guest today, Angel. It's going to be really, really fun. Hey, thank you for everybody that tried to show up on Tuesday and we're totally confused. My life fell apart on Tuesday and now we're doing it on Thursday. But sad part is that this will be the last Thursday, I think. But we'll see what happens.
We forgive you, Jason. We'll figure it out as we go.
We will. We are a freestyle show, so we just make it up as we go. Speaking of that, Trey, go for it. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. As a rapper, I'm allowed to do that, right? Or is that just so terribly punny? It's just not cool? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Fine. All right, Trey, let's go so I can do some work.
Yo, let's freaking get
it. Okay, here I go again. I do what I was doing and I got a way to win. Now, you know it's been 10 years since Pigeon John did the bomb. I never see what I was doing and I'm singing the song out loud. Do what I was doing only if I turn around and I gotta wonder how. What am I doing now? Oh no. What am I doing with this studio? One flow out of control. I gotta do it, bro. Ha ha. What am I gonna say? Yes, I'm looking at something else. So sorry I'm not looking at the camera today because I'm trying to get this to the people going slower. Don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting older. 1 day, 2 days. 3 days, 4. Now I gotta say my son's knocking
Insane
on the door. Ha ha. But now I get what I was doing like ha ha. Only if I'm pursuing like ha ha. I guess we're done with this. That went fast. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm feeling gaslighted. Only if I can't react it. I knew that sometimes I could feel plastic. Oh no, what am I doing? I gotta be pursuing situations that I'm losing. All right, guys. See you in a few seconds. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Our background is gone.
Trey?
I don't know.
I give you one job. I say, Trey. Trey.
I guess that's the... Oh, nope, I had it.
There it is. All right. Sorry.
Anyway, we got to delete all these other ones that are on here, man. They're so freaking confusing.
Dude, I know, and that's not helpful because I have like 5 before the one.
It's all good. It's not your fault.
I'm the one that usually does the work. I'm sorry, I forgot. But hi everybody!
Anyway.
Thank you again for showing up for the show. We're excited. We're gonna have a fun day today. I don't know what just happened. My brain just broke, I think. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans and.
Is today Veterans Day?
Today is that day. My wife had the Veterans Day off. So,
interesting.
To all our friends and fans of the veterans.
Technically, it's a holiday, but I don't think it's a federal holiday. Is it a federal holiday?
I don't have anything for you there, Craig.
Random question. Don't worry about it. Moving on.
I don't even remember your name anymore. What's your name again? Trey.
My name is Trey.
Okay, cool. All right, so what's our headlines of the week, guy? Oh, wait. Sorry, forgot to say something. Hey, hello to our awesome guest, Angel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing swell. How are you guys doing today?
We are.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Jason's awake, so that's a good start for the day. I mean,
now it's time to do our headlines of the week. My headline would be.
Do you need help?
Yeah, you go for it, Trey.
Okay, so I actually have an amazing headline. I got to witness vampires being slain in front of my own eyes.
That's cool.
That's a winner. All right, let's see. Mine would be.
As you're thinking, Pat Riley says it is a federal holiday.
Oh yes, and that is my dad.
I thought banks and like schools get it off, so that's usually a good sign. They all get all the holidays.
Right. For anybody who is needing a job, go to get the bank because they get it all off.
I got my I watched my my daughter be tackled in front of my eyes.
Oh wow. Okay.
In public.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's not one yet, and she got spear tackled.
Oh my gosh.
Like Goldberg situation.
Dang.
So, all right, let's move on. All right,
Angel, what's your highlight of the
we
week?
got-
I practiced with my rock band.
Ooh, okay. That's what's up.
That's good. That's a good start. That's a good start.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I got to witness vampires being slain in front of my own eyes. Now, hear me out. Castlevania Season 4 dropped not too long ago, and I was
Oh, yes.
so obviously I didn't see actual vampires being slain,
Heck
but they were real enough for me, and they can stay on the other side of the screen. But no, I actually extremely enjoyed the modern rendition of Castlevania because I don't think they had done anything before that, and so this is like an anime, but it's like it's anime style, but it's actually like American based. But I'd probably rewatch it again in Japanese just for the heck of it. But yeah, if you are squeamish, do not watch the show. People get hacked up left and right. It is crazy.
It's pretty brutal for even an anime.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. People, don't get attached to anybody.
No one is
Because
safe.
right, in the same episode they could possibly die. But no, it's a great show. If you're not squeamish, then it is definitely a show to watch. And they just finished up season 4, but they're hopefully going to be doing some not one-offs, but like spin-off series of like people. So I obviously can't talk about it anymore because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's not seen it. So Jason, all right, let's hear it.
Well, I was so this week me and my kids went over to a really fun play place here in San Antonio called M Amazing, which was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
And they had a ball pit for toddlers. And my daughter, she would go. They had like a little grocery store, all little things you could play, and so she'd walk around. But she always ended up back in this ball pit. And at some point, I turned around, and there came my son, full power, speared my daughter into the ball pit. And she started just laughing her brains out because she thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Man.
And
So she took the hit like a champ?
yeah, I mean, it was
Wow.
like a very low-powered spear, but it was just funny to see my. And then the worst part was is that every once in a while, like other babies would come by, and she'd be like, "I'm gonna pull your hair now," and I'm like, "No, please don't pull other babies' hairs now."
Right. I remember it getting pretty vicious in the ball pits in the McDonald's play places and stuff.
And this was not that big of a ball pit. It's like a little tiny thing. There was probably like 20 balls in that bad boy. It was not.
Oh.
It was not like a McDonald's or.
So there was no
Chuck
cushion.
E.
It was
Cheese
just
situation.
like open space.
Yeah, it was fine though. She thought it was hilarious, and I thought, why am I here?
I'm really surprised places are like that are open. Like I know obviously
Right?
like people
you
are
gotta-
kind of over COVID and stuff, but
Well,
I
you gotta
mean,
make money. I mean, like
I guess.
they still have to pay rent. I mean, like a good example was he had to pay rent for the 5 months he was closed.
wow.
And if you're not making any money, there's no what's the point of paying rent? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was how it worked, and it's just crazy how it works. But I was excited. I was even telling him, I was like, you have an opportunity because all the free places that the parents used to go aren't open. We can't go to Chick-fil-A or McDonald's anymore. We have to find other places, and so there's an opportunity there. And so, but it was fun. We really enjoyed ourselves.
That's what's up, man.
It was nice and cozy, and so it was very cool.
So, go ahead. Sorry, Angel.
I was just gonna ask. You said it was called M Amazing.
Yeah, M Amazing.
That's so like MMA. Like
No, like Emma. I assume it was like the owner's daughter. I imagine.
oh, I was like, your son's out there putting the MMA and M Amazing.
Yeah.
That would be pretty great. But no, he was not.
Thank you.
He thought it was the greatest. I was like, I mean, his favorite part was having the restaurant, and he would have to like serve me food, and I would
phenomenal.
have to pretend to eat it, and then he
Kitchen.
would go grocery shopping and do all these things. He thought it was great. Then there was a bouncy house and other things, and there's like they had a full old school arcade, so Trey would have appreciated that.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
I
I'm
also
all
love
about
that
it.
old-
They had like
arcade.
six or seven arcade up machines, so arcade one up machines.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Wait, as in like the Walmart ones?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Which there's totally like
yeah.
validated
with the risers
freaking
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. They're totally arcade cabinets. They're not like a knockoff or anything. I was just curious.
You don't want giant ones because you have little kids trying to play it. So
it's still going to smush them if it gets knocked over.
No, but what I'm saying is like
what
a
you're saying?
4-year-old. No, a 4-year-old can reach one of the arcade
Right.
one-up ones, but they couldn't reach. My son needs when we go over to the one place to have that has full arcades. He has to have a chair to like play it. So.
That is like one of my life goals is to get to make an arcade cabinet and literally just put a screen in it, like even a CRT or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's an LED, then you can literally put in whatever you want. Like get a what's it called, Raspberry Pi.
One amazing new situation is iArcade, which we'd love to be a sponsor. We're just saying this out loud. They have a really cool system where they actually have a bunch of skin cabinets, but then you can actually download whatever game. Oh, you can purchase whatever games you want on there. So you can have one cabinet, but it can have like 50 games on it. And
wow!
They have new games and old school retro games, and then they have retro games made for it. But they have Space Ace and all like some of the old school games. That they have. But again, they have a lot of cool stuff. They just got Mutant Football League.
I just want to play Raiden on it. The jets where they fly through and they're blowing away everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to talk about this all day, but I want to hear about Angel's highlight of the week.
Yeah. So I practiced with my rock band. That's the only thing I can really think of because I had practice last night. But
It's a highlight.
yeah, and
you could have just said your better highlight would have been, "Hey, I was a rock star last night."
Oh. That's a good. Okay,
Yeah.
You got me.
I mean,
there.
you can re-say it. I mean, you can say whatever you want.
Hey guys, I was a rock star last night.
Yeah.
Pretend some time went past, and here's my explanation.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
really just me and two other guys in a tiny room with some instruments and a microphone. But hey, it might be something more one day. But
Hey, okay.
we're trying to do like a new spin on grungy, except like as much as I love sad boy music and grunge music and that type of stuff, I'm trying to put like a hopeful twist on it, hopefully. Because yes, I've been through some very sad things, but there's a lot of happiness too. So
That's awesome.
Couple
Yeah.
questions. So, what is your band's name? And then, if you could explain to me what sad boy music is, because I obviously hear it all over TikTok and sad boy season, sad boy whatever, like
Right.
all that stuff.
Well, the name of the band is Killing Shadows. You can find us on Instagram. Shameless plug.
That's weird.
Literally
that's what
like
you're here for.
Shameless
followers yet. Still brand new baby. But and then like sad boy music is just like, like the doom and gloom and like life sucks and I'm sad and I feel hopeless, which there is a time and a place. I love that music. Like, what they would also coin as like emo music back in the day.
Sure.
But I'm always about like, okay, like, of course there's room for doom and gloom, but there's also room for butterflies and rainbows. So I'm a Libra. I'm all about that balance.
Yeah.
So, the only Doom music I listen to is the Doom soundtrack. So, I'm
no.
all about it.
Where's that sound again?
Right, I got you.
Thank you.
So, no, yeah, that makes sense. I thought that's what it meant. I was just curious because, like, I have a couple friends that have, like, sad boy stickers on the back of their cars and stuff. I'm just like, what is it? I don't understand.
Someone who's perpetually sad. I've
Right.
had people like that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense. That's really cool. I actually am going to check out your band. That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have nothing created, but we will. So yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a thing. So when that day happens.
Exactly. You're going to be on the ground running.
In my life, I've been in a lot of weird bands. Like when I first started, I was in a death metal rap band, but there was My Happy Go Get 'Em with death metal music behind it. So
That's cool.
It was like Christian rap music with death metal. That's exactly what it was.
That's so awesome.
And then there was a point where I was in a cumbia band, which but then that had a white guy rapper on it, so it was an all Spanish band that did like
that we did covers of all kinds of music, and then we would do full Spanish songs, and then I would just come in and do a full English rap song on.
Wow, I actually forgot all about that. That's amazing.
Super cool, man. You're in
was-
Texas, right?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
That was a fun one. And then right now, speaking of Nomad over here for Nomad Web Design, we're in a band now that does like I don't know, funk, reggae, where I rap, but it's all like super feel good music, and so it's just funny to like be in all these iterations. None of those except for hopefully our new band will actually have ever released any music. So, but they were all like ideas. But yeah, anyways.
I love the fusion of all the genres. That's actually something like I hope to aspire in, like creating music as well as just constantly creating something different. Because I'm so tired of the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, all about it. I can't stand listening to the same thing. That's why I try to listen to a remix or a mix of everything that I listen to. Nomad's coming through. What's up, man?
Yep. What's up, dude?
How's it going, dude?
Well, I think it's the time, Trey.
It's time for a spooky quiz.
I know spook season is sadly over, but in my heart, it's never over because I love
Same.
scaring people.
This
Yes.
quiz works because it's a good transition. Because
It
goes
is.
from spooky to wintertime, so it works
Right.
out both ways.
And I'm glad you said that because the quiz today for you guys is actually over The Nightmare Before Christmas.
No.
So I heard Angel was a massive fan, so let's actually test to see how big of a fan she actually is.
Hey, and Trey, you want to hear something cool?
What is it?
I've never seen it.
Wow.
What?
All right. Well, this quiz is going to be one-sided. So we're about to.
I want to say I did just watch a documentary on it though.
Is
So,
it the movies that made us?
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. Made me cry.
Ooh, okay. I gotta get that. I
Movies that
gotta.
made us is awesome. So
I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
But basically, how the quiz is going to go is you guys will both get a chance to answer the question, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. So we're actually going to start off with Angel first. Actually, no, we'll do Scout. Jason, when did The Nightmare Before Christmas release in America? Was it? And you'll get multiple choice for most of them. Actually, is it 1990, 1993, 1994, or 1995? 90, 93, 94, 95.
94.
Okay. Angel, same question.
93, baby. Year I was born.
Ooh, Hey, I was born in 93 too. That's what's up.
Yes.
Congratulations, you got the first answer correct. Jason, I don't know, man. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you didn't see the movie, you wouldn't have possibly known. It's not like they say it in the movie title or anything.
Did they?
So,
Okay. I'm like, wait, do they?
no, they don't at all. It was a joke. Angel, I'd like for you to finish this lyric, and I will give you multiple choice.
Oh, wow, I'm getting rocked today.
Finish the lyric. I'm the master of fright and a demon of light, and I scare you right out of. Is it your skin, your home, your house, or your pants?
Pants. That's actually
Okay.
my favorite song in the whole movie.
Oh, okay. Jason, same question. Skin, your home, your house, or your pants? All right, you guys both got it correct.
Yes.
So moving on to the question number 3. Jason, so I'll help you out. What is on the end of Zero's nose? So Zero is Jack's ghost dog, and he has something on the end of his nose.
Okay, I'm ready.
Is it a red bulb, a tiny jack-o'-lantern, a small flame, or a snow globe? And I actually got this wrong the first time around. A red bulb, a tiny jack-o'-lantern, a small flame, or a snow globe?
I mean,
Now, hold on. Before you answer, bro, I'll help you out. Think of the beginning of the movie.
that I haven't seen.
And no, I mean, if you know it's a transitional piece, if they start off somewhere...
Jack-o'-lantern.
I don't know. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna go with that either way. That was
Okay. Well, I'm trying to help you get at least 1 point. No, you have 1 point, actually. Angel, same question.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Congratulations. Awesome. You guys both get another point again. So Angel is in the lead with a point so far. Moving right on. Angel, what special talent helps Jack Skellington recite Shakespeare? Is it he can speak in sonnets, he does a great English accent, he can remove his head, or he can stop his heart from beating?
Oh, already gonna give an answer.
He can remove his head to recite Shakespearean quotations. Yes.
She's a big fan. Jason?
Yes.
Angel, let me explain something to you. You have to look a little bit unsure of yourself.
Okay.
Or I'm just gonna steal your answer when you
Yeah,
proceed, when you proceed to sing the entire song as you're holding your own head.
So,
This tells me I'm not gonna go against that answer. So whatever that one is, I'm gonna go with it.
yeah, you want to trick Jason because he's 1 point away right now, and he may or may not get this one.
First time I've won in 100 episodes.
Wow.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What's your answer, Jason?
Remove his head.
All right, you guys get it right again. Wow, we're gonna move right along. What ingredient, Jason, does Sally use to subdue Dr. Finkelstein? Is it deadly nightshade, mummy dust, cat's tail, or eye of newt?
Deadly nightshade.
Okay, Angel?
I think it might be Deadly Nightshade. Huh?
Yeah, you guys, I don't understand how Jason is getting. This is like one of the freaking quizzes that. Now, here's the thing. I should just have him go first. I should have just had him go first the entire time. I try to give equal opportunity, but he's getting all these freaking answers correct. All right, Jason, since you're so freaking smart, what trick does Sally use to avoid drinking the potion she cooked up? Is it leaks out of her seams, she spits it out soon after drinking it, her spoon has holes in it, or she quickly takes an antidote?
It leaks out of her seams.
Okay, Angel?
Holy spoon.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
That's correct.
Yeah, see,
Get right, Jason.
that's what you want to do there, Angel. That was great. You even question me. You've seen the movie 85,000 times, and you question yourself for 5 seconds.
Now here's the real thing. Here's the real thing, and this goes for both of you guys, and this is actually for the coup de grace. I mean, Jason could win this. Angel, you're kind of in deep water right now because I don't know. We'll see what happens. Angel, I'm going to allow you to go first.
Wait,
what is my?
You let her go first. Oh,
well, you went first twice last. So, who is my favorite character in the movie?
Oh,
that's
open question.
Oh man.
Jason, take off your headphones really quick.
You don't.
Oh, you know what? I think my wife's calling me real quick. Give me a second.
You don't strike me as
I
super main character type person.
I have hints all over the room. I promise.
Oh man, my eyes aren't that good.
Oh no.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Jason?
Wait. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe. I mean, let's just wait. Should I?
Go ahead. Yeah, you can. Say.
I guess. Just because the only thing I see is, I mean, it's.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
All right, what's up?
I'm waiting.
Actually, I tell you what. Jason goes first, and then you can go.
Well, here's the best part, guys. I have no idea any of the names of the people. So I'm gonna say Thelma and Louise.
What? Come on, man. Look. I would have let you Google some people on the show. Just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Zombie and Louise.
What? Okay, that's his answer. Angel, what's your answer?
I'm just gonna take a wild stab in the dark. Jack Skellington, perhaps.
Congratulations!
Woo! Okay, you were kind of a main character type of person. Okay.
It depends on the movie. It depends on the show. It depends on the whatever. But yeah, no, Jack is my boy because one of the reasons is because he greatly resembles Slender Man. And one of my friends gave me a shirt back in the day. I was trying to wear it for the show today, but it's a Slender Man Jack Skellington crossover.
Oh, that's
and so it's Jack, but it's like he's in a suit and tie, and he's got like tendrils coming off of him, and it's like the
Google that.
Yeah, you can actually buy it.
Oh, we lost Trey. A very fun response from one of our awesome people. Olaf Slayer says, "Remember Jay, talking to me, you could never go wrong with Patrick Stewart as an answer." I agree with that.
Yep.
I agree
Yep.
with that. Is
I
Patrick
also
Stewart-
agree.
Is Patrick Stewart in that movie? I'm just wondering.
I don't, not that I can recall, but also
Yeah.
I'm not great with actors' names, so
No.
you never know.
Wow.
Oh,
I've-
welcome
Trey's
back.
broken.
Yeah.
I have not had that bad connection in a very long time. We actually just updated our internet, so I don't know what to tell you. Anyway,
Trey, did you see the comment from Kyle?
you can never go wrong with Patrick Stewart. Okay, that's hilarious. What is the score? Oh, I mean, Angel wins. She got the coup de grace. She was 2 points ahead of Jason. I think it was like, what, 3-5? I think it was 3-5. We're going to go with that.
I think so, too.
I don't care. But that is the end of our quiz. And going forward, Jason, why is Angel on the show today?
Well, Angel's cool. That's why. Now,
I mean, I would hope you picked an awesome guest.
When I
Me
asked
too.
Angel what's something she could do for what we could do for a better year, she said we could love and forgive more. And I would love to hear her answer. And she just put that. Most of the time, people give me like an 85-sentence answer, and I have to bring it down. But this was just like, oh, that works. I don't have to do anything. I even used her. Explanation at the end. I was like, I'm just going to follow whatever you say at this point. So there you go. So why do you think love and forgiveness makes for a better year?
Well, due to a lot of experiences that I've personally had, that a lot of people around me have had, because I'm also a holistic health coach, so I've talked to a lot of people about these types of feelings and whatnot. And it's like, we all have relationships at the end of the day, and there are big parts of our lives. And in these relationships, you know, like, yeah, we have good times, but then sometimes we don't have the greatest of times. And sometimes the hardest kind of factor of relationships is really navigating like communication and our ability to navigate through problems and issues and confrontations, because a lot of people for the most part aren't super comfortable with that, or maybe have not been shown healthy ways to do those things. So I think it's always kind of beneficial for anyone at whatever stage of life you're in or whatever you're going through to aspire to love and forgive more, and really look at whatever situation that you've gone through or whatever pains you still, whether it's from childhood all the way up to current adulthood, and just kind of being forever aware that we are all human beings with the divine ability to love and forgive more. And so we should exercise it when we can.
That's amazing. That's
Wow.
a great answer.
Thank you.
And I do believe I'm with you on that. I think, you know, one of my keys to a good marriage is realize that I'm always wrong, and that if and please forgive.
Smart.
And that's pretty much it. But then if by the rare chance that I am right, that I forgive and move on. And so
Is that a possibility, Jason?
you know, I mean, I've lost every quiz we've done here, so
Life's
you know,
crazy.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I know some stuff, but yeah. So I think that is. Oh, sorry. It's because I scooted closer. I scooted far away from it. So
No, we can hear you.
no, they're complaining on the stream. So
Turn up your freaking phone. I'm just playing.
you know what, Trey? But no, I think that's.
I was
an
talking to
amazing
them.
thing. Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, so I think that's an amazing answer. I think that it is important to put us in that place. Where, especially now, you know, we had somebody talk about this on the show.
Love
last
Slayer
year.
saying it's part of the marriage license is to always be wrong. See, you guys don't read the fine print
I was about to say,
before
that's
signing.
determined conditions, those little checkbox.
Yeah.
The biggest lie in America. I've read and agreed to the terms and conditions.
Right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Who's ever read the?
I've never. There's very few things, but here's the thing: like you can't go forward or like move on with what you're doing without doing it. So it's like
Which is
You kinda
terrible
have to.
because
Right.
you do not, especially with like Facebook
could-
and all those things.
we could
you
have
have
sold
no
them-
idea what you're selling.
oh yeah, we
to
could have
agree
sold
with.
our souls to something, and somebody, you know, our soul belongs to someone else, but we just
Yeah.
never read it. Anyway, as you're saying, Jason.
But at least we have a profile.
Yeah. Oh my
fine.
gosh. That was pretty great, Trey. That was good sound moves.
In our simulation, we have a profile. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Right.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
So, as you said, you are a holistic health coach.
Yes.
What got you into that? What got you into taking care of people's?
Really a lot of it came to do with my own need to heal myself. I was struggling with like really severe chronic depression and anxiety and panic attacks and self-hate and all sorts of things. So it was just kind of throughout my own healing journey, I figured out a lot of different felt like secrets to life in a lot of ways. And I've always loved people and humanity and helping people. And I've always wondered like how that would kind of come to be like career wise or like lifestyle wise. And then I kind of stumbled upon health coaching, and it kind of just really seemed to fit everything I wanted to do for people, which is basically help balance their mind, body, and soul. And I had to do that for my own journey. So throughout that journey, I was able to like pick up a whole bunch of tools and resources that I'm like, okay, now I'm going to use these to help other people. And yeah, I'm just continuously learning so that I continuously can help people.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
And you mentioned that, like, through this, that you were able to lose 100 pounds. Is that correct?
Yeah, 100 pounds naturally and holistically within like 6 to 12 months.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was like over half my life trying to diet, exercise, and all crazy things. Like I even had some eating disorder issues, and that was a part of my healing journey as well, was like figuring out like my healthier relationship with food and whatnot, and actually how that kind of my issues with food linked to my traumas. And it became this like rabbit hole of like, oh wow, that's all linked. That's crazy. And how many people are going throughout their everyday life thinking that, you know, they're forever broken. Like I thought I was hopeless and forever broken, and there was no way that I could find happiness. And like, look at me now, I'm living such a full and happy life. So it's like I also want to be that light at the end of the tunnel for people to be like, I know you think it's not for you, it's not possible for you, but it is. It's possible for
Right.
anyone, and let me help you.
Wow. Yeah, I think like it gets so hard when you get caught up in, you know, I'm not doing anything right, or like I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not. This isn't the job I want to be at. Man, it's hard to get up in the morning. Like whatever, and then all that stacks onto everything else that's going on. Mom's having surgery. Dad's got whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like my siblings, whatever. And
Absolutely.
so like I completely hear you, because when you feel like nothing is changing, or you feel like you can't change anything, or you're out of control, like it messes with your psyche.
Absolutely.
And it's I can't agree with you more, because I went through something like that this past 2020, and I'm pretty sure everyone did in their own way, but it hit me harder than a ton of bricks. And I was not prepared for it, and I was not okay for a very long time. And I was like, if I'm going to be this way forever, life's gonna suck.
Absolutely.
I'm like, it's got to be better than this, because I knew it was better beforehand.
Right.
So, you know, we just can't believe the lies. We can't believe the lies that now, me as a Christian, Satan tells us. But if you're not, that's totally fine. The world will tell you all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But don't believe the lies. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge believer of that. And like, you know, even this idea of like false prophets and false healers and things like that, like there's tons of that going around. And that's actually a big reason why I started to kind of seek out more podcasts to be on, because I feel like every day I sit back and I look at social media and I'm seeing these healers and people who claim to be coaches and whatnot. And I'm really sensitive to energy. Like I have like kind of crazy abilities that allow me to kind of like channel people's authenticity. And like I can feel when people are really also clairvoyant and clairaudient and doing readings, and like and how if they are really connecting with divine. And so like so I keep on kind of feeling like, okay, this is kind of a fake. This is kind of fake. But people are putting such trust and such guidance into them. And I'm just like, oh, over here, like, hey, guys, like, I'm not trying to sell you on a dream. I'm not trying to sell you on, I don't know, like this, like vagueness or anything that's kind of seen in the same light as like clairvoyance or people
Sure.
who like have sensitivities or abilities. It's not woo woo. It's actually like people have been actually experiencing these abilities all their lives, you know, for centuries and centuries. Medicine women, shamans, all of these people were connected to the divine. You know, even in Christianity itself, we had people who connected to the divine, prophets and things like that. So it's like, I don't know, it's really I'm all to say there's a lot of unreal in the world, but it's really, but
definitely.
as long as you're like following your intuition and you just understand that if that person's working for your highest good, then that's what should matter the most. And yeah, just stay, like, you've made a joke about being awake, but like that's really not a joke. Stay
Yeah.
awake, everyone. Like, keep your eyes open.
Well, it's crazy because we're in a world where 10 seconds or 20 seconds motivates us, right? Like TikTok and those kind of things. And yeah, obviously, so many of those things, you know, that's not them. That's not their real life. They decided that this is what they're going to focus on when they did it. And I'm not, again, not calling them out on that. It's just like,
Yeah.
but that's not how life works. Life isn't always awesome all the time.
Right.
We have to grow through these things and be in a good place. And something you mentioned, something I could tell, you're a very positive person. Do you ever feel like, has there ever been somebody where you're like, I don't know if I can help this person?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the people who aren't ready to be helped. It's a really hard place to be because I even have like family members that I kind of have this issue with as well. It's like I could know everything in the world to help them in that moment, but it's like if they're not ready for it on a level, then it's like it's talking on deaf ears essentially. And it used to really get me and it would really especially people that you care about, of course, because ultimately it's like I see it so clearly, like why wouldn't you just take this help? But ultimately it's like, just like with my own journey, there was a lot of times that I was told like, isn't it just this easy? And I was like, what do you mean it's this easy? It's not that easy. But then it's like you get out of your own way and then you realize, okay, actually in a lot of ways, not saying it's all easy, in a lot of ways it kind of was that easy. And so it's just really a matter of, I've now decided and made the decision that I'm going to focus on the people who know they want the help, who seek me out and understand that it's not going to be easy. And I kind of also focus my practice around like tough love. Like I come from an East Coast family. I'm Latina. Like, you know, I don't kind of cut around the bush. I kind of like to tell it how it is, especially with people I'm trying to help, because at the end of the day, sugarcoating anything isn't really helpful. It just causes us
it's
to
delicious.
It's super delicious, but but not that helpful when you're trying to grow, because grow happens in discomfort. Grow happens in the messy parts of life, and if we can't explore those, then you're not ready for the work. Like, because at the end of the day, it's called work for a reason. And so it's like, yeah, there has to be a dedication, just like to anything else.
So I'm gonna let Trey ask you a question, and I'm gonna ask you a very silly question.
Okay.
Which I've been looking forward to asking you the entire time, and Trey's gonna punch me in the face after I ask it, but it's gonna be great. Trey,
Oh my gosh,
do you
here
have
we
any
go.
kind of any good questions you would like to ask her?
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I've had plenty of experiences with people that I've tried to help in the past and currently, and for whatever reason, they're just not understanding what I'm trying to say. And it's not coming from a place of pride. It's just like, I can literally see how you were living your life. I can literally see, and it's not, I'm better or I know best. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah.
And I think, like, how do you not take it personally? Because obviously it's personal because that you're your friend, your family member, whatever. But I mean, there's certain situations right now where I'm just trying to help this person. And because I just understand life a little bit better in that area of life. And it's just really hard to get through to them.
Yeah.
What would you say? How would you, as far as like taking things personally and whatnot, how have you dealt with that in the past?
Definitely have taken it super personally. And ultimately what I realize is
Maybe
I'm
sorry. Maybe
No,
it's
it's
the better question is letting it go.
yeah.
How would you let it go?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just kind of realizing that unless it's hurting you directly, that it is truly like their journey to be on. And whether it's them going to you for advice when they need it, or if it's not getting it from you at all and going to someone and getting the same exact advice that you just told them, because that definitely will happen sometimes too. Just realizing that it's really not personal. It's really it's one of those things. So you said you guys are Christian?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like really like, God has a plan for you. I'm really a huge believer in that. And so it's kind of one of those things that even I've had to even accept my own suffering and pain as, well, this is what God needed to have for me. And this is what I needed to live out so that I could become this version of myself. And if it wasn't for me having to find my own answers in a lot of ways, even if I had people all around me telling me the same exact things, there's a power in that. And at the end of the day, we have to just be grateful that we have that person in our life. And again, as long as it's not impeding on your life, because then that's a whole nother situation, because then that goes into like kind of toxic friendship or toxic relationship. But if it's not, and they are just, and it's hard to watch someone struggle, I know it, like it hits me in my personal chord like so deeply. I get it. But it's also keeping the hope for that person that they will find their answers in due time, in divine time. And that's always kind of my thing too. I always come back to like everything happens in divine time. And the best that you can do is just lead by example, because ultimately when they are ready, or when they stop telling themselves that same story of like they're the victim and there's nothing they can do, because that's a lot of usually what it is. Like we are our worst enemies.
Oh yeah,
1,000%.
So I was gonna say 1,000%. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like as soon as he can get out of his own, or she can get out of their own way, then there will be that openness for you to kind of like be like, I'm here. And they know you're there. And that's also the beauty of it, because now you've already offered it. And maybe that was all the plan in the beginning. Wasn't that you would necessarily give the direct help right away, but at least be the first to open the door and say, hey, I'm here. And hey, I have some guidance because maybe I've gone through something similar. And just stay humble about it. And just the more that you, just trust that they'll get what they need, then that's all you can do. Just continue to love them through it.
Perfect. Thanks. I appreciate that. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, because it's like, and I've heard this from several people, it's like you being their friend, you can say one thing and then them go get advice from someone else who they're close to, but not in that way, like a peer level. It's more of they're either older or they've had more life experience in that area, but they say the exact same thing. And it's just because that person said that, because they're not your roommate, or they're not your family, or they're not your blood, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they would have to hear it 2, 3, 4 times, or from a different person.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's another thing, is like sometimes it doesn't even click. I know that I've even been in situations where I was like, oh, I've never heard that before. And then one of my friends was like, oh, no, I've heard you say that before. Or I've heard somebody say that in front of you. I'm like, oh, well, I guess my brain didn't need it to click till right now. It just is what it is. So it's just all that divine timing for sure. Oh, man, the worst is when somebody is like, I just read this meme or this TikTok that said this and this. And I was like, dude, really? We had this conversation like for an hour. But again, staying humble, staying open.
All right, Jason, what were we going to say?
Okay, so I'm really looking forward to this answer.
Oh, no, here we go.
So I just finished watching the first season of Shaman King.
Really? This is going to be interesting.
The anime. And I was wondering, is there a really sweet shaman fighting tournament that you're going to enter?
Oh my god, I saw like a trailer for that and that looked really cool, but not that I'm aware of, unless it's some like, I know that every single day I'm in spiritual warfare. That's for dang sure. But I other than that, I don't think it's in my near future. But honestly, who knows with the world? Things are happening every single day. So if there is,
Believable.
I think I might.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So with all the characters, they all have a special move, or they either work with nature, or they have like nature spirits that
Of
help them,
course.
or they have like really cool like past live guys. Like one dude has like a samurai with like superpowers, or another
That's
dude has
super
like
cool.
a Chinese a general that like is his power. So in that space, if you were in a supernatural shaman battle
Yes.
to become the shaman king. What would,
Shaman King.
Yeah.
To be the shaman. Oh,
I'd
sorry.
love to be a shaman king.
and so what would who would you depend on to be your spiritual attack, or what would your special move be? What do you think?
Oh,
Who would your
man.
stand be?
I think it would definitely have to be like something element related.
Nice.
Jotaro.
I love the elements.
What? Just pick an element. Let's go.
I guess. Well, I'm a Libra. I'm air, so I
Okay.
guess like a
Airbending style?
giant, like
Aang.
Twister.
yeah, a giant egg. Yes, perfect. Spinning on the little air ball.
Nice. I feel like you'd win that one. I don't know if you'd.
If Aang wasn't in the picture, what would it be?
I just keep on thinking like I was like, what's a massive thing of air? Like tornado? That
That would be fun. And
yeah,
you're-
just a giant
like,
tornado. That just
That'd be
knocks everybody
terrifying.
out.
It'd be called the Angel Tornado. Yes. Thank
Oh,
you.
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that
So,
works.
are you an anime fan?
Yes, I am.
Phenomenal. Okay, so then you've not seen Shaman King though?
No,
I
I'm not.
thought that you would go watch it. You were like, well, I'm a shaman. There's a show called Shaman. Well, I guess there's that too. You're like, I don't know if I want to watch this. It's going to make me mad.
Well,
Honestly, one thing that I really love about most animes is that like they are usually so historically accurate. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but like I really love I can't. There's like this anime, I can't think of the name right now, but it's like a whole bunch of like Greek gods and goddesses that are basically fighting in this big
Sure.
tournament. And like
The new one,
a lot of,
it's The Blood of Domir or something like that on Netflix.
yeah, it is on Netflix,
Yeah.
probably. Honestly, I'm not that
Zeus's
great at names,
Blood.
but-
I forget what it's called. But yeah, I know what you're talking
something
about.
like that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like a lot of like the little facts and stuff they used for it was actually so accurate. And so the fact that you guys are
Oh,
even
you're
saying
talking
that there's
about
like
you're talking about Fate
elements-
Zero.
Fate
You're talking
Zero?
about Fate, right? Where they have like
Fate Stay Night,
Arth-
Fate Zero, Fate.
Yeah, where they have like they do a tournament and it's not just gods, it's like fiction, like King Arthur is one of them. Or things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is the Fate series, which is a
It's a-
confusing anime. I'm not gonna lie, it's very
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 different,
It's like
seasons, but they're all
6.
out of place.
They're all 6
Oh.
different. Like there's
Shows, they're different shows, but they're the
6
same
different
premise.
shows.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
only
they're all
seen
Different
different
timelines.
times, and yeah.
Whoa. Okay, now I have to really look into that one.
It's goofy. I mean it's a little crazy. No, Shaman King. I read Shaman King. Phenomenal. Like the stinky
It's a
part.
manga too.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, cool.
It's based on the manga, and I actually have them all right next to me.
Oh,
I
cool.
have my shelving right here. I'm trying to not move. Is filled with manga and pop vinyls on the top. But what's crazy is at the end of the show, he wrapped it up really quickly, like it was like a time jump, and it wasn't
this.
finished. So he actually ended up printing, like he put them out online, but they're reprinting the series, and he's gonna actually have the finished volumes at the end. So it'll be pretty amazing.
Oh, that's super cool.
It's actually one of my top manga to read, so it's phenomenal. But anyway,
interesting. I'll definitely have to watch it. I've been kind of busy. I haven't been able to watch much, but now things are slowing down, so
Right.
I'll have to jump on that wagon.
I watch it. Well, don't try to hold to me. I watch a season in a day, so
yeah, he's don't,
Yeah.
and he watches dubbed. So
yeah.
Oh man, the
Hey guys,
infamous dub versus stub.
here's the thing. I'm watching kids. I'm doing work. I can't.
get
I
that.
gotta pretend to like I'm doing something. So, yeah.
I
wow.
get it.
Well, this is the funny part.
I float between both.
You know, the funny
just
part
because
about
I'm a
this,
multitasker, that's what it is.
the funny part about this, Angel, is that Trey wants to work in voiceover, and so my number one priority in life is to get him on as many dub shows as humanly possible. And so then he, no matter what he does, he can't hate on me because the only way he's making money is from people listening to dub.
That is my only caveat, because if I could voice, I'm trying to think of something. Yu Yu Hakusho, if I could voice any character in DBZ, if I could, because here's the thing, my two exceptions are Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho, because I do not watch them in Japanese because they're like 90s 80s anime, and it's really because like the main voice actor for Goku is a old lady and it's like really hard to listen to. And then for Yu Yu Hakusho, I just grew up listening to it dubbed because I would come home after school every day, hop on Toonami and make sure Yu Yu Hakusho was running, because that was my freaking show. And this was before I knew anime was a thing, meaning like the genre. I just knew it was like a cartoon and it was different.
Right.
But anyway, what's a normal day for Angel when you're working with clients? What does that look like?
Oh wow, that's a good question. Thanks for centering this deck down to seriousness, Trey. Good job.
I'm doing my best here.
That was a good.
That's what I get
segue.
paid for.
Right.
Yep,
I don't
why
get
pay you
paid.
the big bucks.
Manifesting it.
Anyway, moving on.
Hey, I pay you in encouragement and love and sarcastic jokes.
And you help me with projects too, so we're
Yeah.
I mean, it's payment enough.
Good old barter and trade.
I'm pretty expensive. All of my, if we think about all the intros I made for you, that's probably like at least $5,000 worth of work. So.
No, it hurts, and it makes sense. But anyway, as you were saying, Angel.
Oh, yes. Well, now that I am doing things through Zoom, basically, primarily, I basically kind of like check in with the person, and based on, I kind of like to focus on whatever they want to focus on first and foremost. That way they feel more inclined and more encouraged to continue on with the sessions and the program. But for the most part, just kind of am just constantly checking in, and then we make lists of what the main problems that you want to work on, and then based on whatever tools and resources that I personally know, we kind of just start tackling one by one, just one thing at a time. And I kind of leave them with a little assignment, and then we check in at our next session. And yeah, I'm just constantly it's like kind of talk therapy-ish, because like I'm just like listening to a lot of what's happening in their life, and a lot of it's asking questions that make them think deeper about what they're going through. And really, my job as a coach is more so to help people help themselves more than me just doing the work for you. There's only so much that I can actually do for you. And if you're not doing the work for yourself, then obviously you're not going to see many results. So it's really just about keeping you accountable and encouraged, and feeling like you have everything you need to succeed in any way that I can actually provide, of course, realistically. And yeah, and on the side, I also do, because I am a clairvoyant, I'm a psychic medium, so I do like tarot readings and like soul readings and cleansings, chakra cleansing. So like in a session like that, I use like various crystals as a healing method, and I can basically, even if I'm in my house in Washington, somebody else is in a different state, I can basically cleanse them from afar. And people have like physical reactions to my like distance healing, and I'm basically able to see like the wounded child within them, and basically go through every part of your body and each part of your, or every chakra in your system, and each of the 7. They correlate to different parts of your just life and the way that you function. So like your throat chakra is like your communication and your ability to express yourself. And then like your solar plexus is like your identity and your ego. But it's also like some place that where we really heavily carry guilt and shame. So I kind of go in and I help energetically clear out any ickiness that might be like lingering in your chakra centers, because
Wow.
they can actually also manifest as physical issues as well. So like someone who maybe has a lot of guilt and shame in their solar plexus could have a chronic digestive issues, or chronic stomach pains, and those are usually the issues that like people go to doctors and they do all these crazy tests and everyone's like, what's wrong? I have no idea what's wrong. No doctor can tell me what's wrong. Like spiritual illness is a real thing, and a lot of the time when we keep the energy stuck in our body, it starts to manifest as a physical ailment as well. Like people who have issue expressing themselves, maybe in childhood they weren't able to talk about their emotions or how what was going on in their lives, so they felt like emotionally stunted in a lot of ways. They could produce like thyroid issues or just like chronic sore throats and things like that. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had a clairvoyant on the show before, so that's pretty awesome.
We have
That's
awesome. Not. I've been on other
I love
shows
firsts.
where I was with a clairvoyant, but those were the scary shit. I think that was the wine show.
Ghost Wine and Spirit Show?
Yeah.
Come on, Jason.
Ooh.
Gosh.
That was a scary one. I was
Come
like,
on,
"Ooh."
Jason. Gotta remember the freaking show name.
I made their intro. I like make their You think I would know better?
That's pretty bad, actually. You just sold yourself out there.
Yeah, no. But so
I made the intro, bro.
you already did most of the work. But is there anything else for shameless plug time? Is there anything else you want to tell people about, or how to get a hold of you, or all that stuff?
Yeah.
thing.
So you can basically find me on the interwebs at Angel Universal. I'm on most platforms like that: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But I also have a website that has links to all those things as well. And I also have a shop called The Brewhothecary, and I sell like candles and other just different random things that I make. And I'll say that every product that I make is infused with like magic and good intention. And yeah, that's basically it. Angel Universal.
Awesome. That is very
Thank you
cool.
guys so much for having me.
Oh,
Of course. Yeah,
I
no
hope
problem.
you had fun. Thank you
Yeah.
for not taking my silly Shaman King. See, but I'm appreciative now that you're going to watch the show because it's great.
Yeah. And now I'm like really interested to see kind of like how they actually honor this tradition of shamans. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean, if
I
they're
have no
talking
interesting.
nature and stuff, yeah,
It's interesting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's fun. I mean, the main people have like their own jets, so that's
Oh.
funny. It's
That
like,
is
okay.
funny.
They have their what?
They have their own like jets, like a jetliner.
Oh, gotcha,
Remember, they have
gotcha.
their own like jetliner. Everybody's in it, and it's like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Right.
now.
Yeah. Oh, you are so far. What the freaking heck, Jason?
Random.
I've watched the entire thing. Trey, we know this already. All right, let me explain something, Angel.
Are you ever going to enjoy a show? Just like sit down and like enjoy a show?
I mean, no, probably not.
Game over.
Yeah, I watched the first 17 seasons of One Piece in like a
Despicable.
month.
Yes, this is despicable. Everyone knows that One Piece is the longest ongoing anime / manga out there, and this man sat down,
That's intense.
watches it dubbed, and guns through the entire show that he can watch, and probably, quite frankly, he's probably even further than that. But like, what the freaking nah.
Nope.
No, it's a no for me, dog. It's crazy.
My hero. That's impressive. That's
Yeah,
really impressive.
I mean, I'm at home. I'm doing stuff with my kids.
I'd choose a different word, but it's okay.
Wow. I mean, I probably watch way too much shows. I now this week I've been watching a lot less shows so I could focus on creative stuff, and I realized I probably should have been doing that the whole time.
Hey, divine timing, man. Divine timing. You figured it out eventually.
Yeah, I mean, because I was doing other things, but I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably have been working on this program or working on that thing, but you know, it's what it is. I mean, I have all tons of shows that I can I'm ahead of Trey, and so that's all that matters to me.
Me. They don't even freaking count because they're in dub, so it's a whole different show.
It really is. I like to put the subtitles and the actual
Oh,
dub,
that's
and
just
then
way too
how
confusing.
different they
Yeah.
are. It's so funny. It's just entertainment. Pure entertainment.
I'm with you. It's crazy. All right, Trey, it's that time.
What time you talking about, Jason?
It's time for you to tell everybody that you watched dubbed everything.
And the truth comes out.
Just be honest.
It's time for question of the day.
I think that's what you actually meant, Jason, because I like I said, the only two shows I watched dubbed are DBZ and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, fine.
So anyway, this is actually a really good one, and this is from our boy at Twitter, Mr. Green God at iGreenGod himself. Where would you rather be from? And there is no limits on this because it's very broad. That's a good question. I can I'm gonna wait. Jason, you can go first.
Planet PT3615.
And what is that? What is
You asked where I want to be from.
what
That was
is
the first number that came in my head.
what is that?
I wouldn't mind being from the Star Wars galaxy or that place. I mean, I feel like I'd probably be hanging out with Jabba. I mean, just chilling. I'd probably work for him, doing terrible things. But I feel like that's the place where I might.
Wow.
If I lived in that galaxy, I don't
Basically, all you have to be is a bounty hunter, and you can pretty much be hired by anybody.
I don't think I have the energy to be a bounty hunter. I feel like the same idea is I don't know if I'd really want to be. I feel like
I could have made a terrible joke, and I refrained so hard.
I feel like I would
Just
be.
continue.
I would be one of those X-wing fighters. Those guys always seem out of shape. Why are
They always die too, but
why are they like? How did they decide? Hey, I'm gonna get into a fighter jet and fight people. Like that's my move. Like, but I guess it makes sense. It's way easier than being like a foot soldier when you're gonna lose breath in 5 seconds. And those guys get destroyed. So I guess a TIE fighter guy and the guy, I don't know. No, God.
okay. Excuse me, sheesh. Got the yawns all of a sudden. I was trying to find this one thing, and it would have been perfect if I could actually find it. They change voice mod up like all the time.
Is that what you're doing to do those cool voices?
Check out
That's
mic 1, 2.
It is.
This is Red 1 standing by.
That's so good.
Just get shot out of the sky. That's
That'd
Jason.
be me.
Just,
That's
That
what it
would be-
sounded like.
this is Red Bull.
Scott here on the left side. Oh!
It's a trap.
They're everywhere, man.
And then he has like some really deep backstory that like nobody even hears. Like he he
Basically
raised,
Star
he
Wars.
raised the leader guy from his like from the womb, and then he's like,
Oh.
he's took care of the rebellion. He's paying for half the rebellion, but nobody knows any of this. He's just a random guy that dies. They don't know the full story.
Then you have to read the book on him. You have to read the book on him.
which is not canon anymore. So
Right. Thank you, Star Wars Legends. Thank you, Disney. But anyway, Angel, where would you rather be from?
Halloween Town. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
that
Yeah.
was easy.
So
It's
wait,
Halloween in my house all year round.
we're talking
She's talking about the
Nightmare
movie.
Before Christmas, Halloween Town,
Yes.
or Halloween Town?
Okay.
What just happened?
Ooh, this is a tough
I
one.
feel like something
Okay.
just happened. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so there's Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town, and then
Yes.
there's a movie called Halloween Town, which has nothing to do with Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
The Cromwells.
Just for the pure sake that in Halloween Town, I do have options to go to other like holiday towns.
Nice.
So I think I'll go Nightmare for Christmas Halloween Town
Okay,
for 20.
there you go.
sir.
Oh,
Thank
for
you.
20. Okay, well, congratulations. You get no. Anyway, Halloween Town for 20. What is the middle name of Jackson? So I think I would want to be, and this might be a cop out, but the Disney universe. And the reason I say that is because they own Star Wars, they own Marvel, and they own Disney.
Okay, you
So
did.
now here's my other caveat though. That does like sum up a lot. Ugh. I'm terrible at favorites, so here's my thing. Out of the Disney universe, I would say Star Wars for sure, because who doesn't want to freaking master a lightsaber and literally move things with your mind, force push, like if you're someone's being annoying, slam the door in their face. But on the other side of things, I would rather be from How to Train Your Dragon, because I'm a massive dragon fan, and that is actually one of my favorites. Have you read the books, Jason?
Things. Yes,
I freaking read the.
They're two separate things. I'm just asking. I need to know.
And here's the thing: I have not read the books, so all I know is the movies.
Okay.
So I mean, hey, I would love to be Hiccup or his best friend. Maybe not his best friend, but you know, his best friend's pretty big. So he has a small dragon. So yeah, no, I mean, the crazy thing is they get into a lot of lore on the side, and there's like so many other dragons that you don't even see on the big screen. But anyway, all that aside, either Star Wars or How to Train Your Dragon. So
there you go.
Solid. Super solid.
that was a lot. That was a long question.
We went really spent a long time on that. So now it's time for us to turn this all into a wrap somehow. Is there anything that you'd like me to add extra to this, Angel?
No, I want to know what's gonna come from your dome.
So do I.
Oh wow! So what did we talk about today, Jason? We talked about
I
our
have no idea.
highlights of the week. Okay.
I talked about hot Cheetos.
No, you didn't. So highlights of the week. We talked about Halloween Town and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington, the movie you've not seen. We talked about me witnessing vampires being slain. Shaman King, holistic life coaching. What else?
I apologize. I do not know what's happening on the other side of that door. It does not sound good. So
About to knock down your door.
it sounds.
I think we've talked about a ton of stuff. So
if you guys want to just plug Angel Universal in that somehow, that's all.
Angel
That's
Universal.
my only ask.
Done.
Okay.
Done. Oh, let's do this.
All right, Jason. Angel, what is your stage name? Or do you want one, or do you have one?
Oh no, I've never thought about it actually.
Angel Tornado.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. It can be anything. It can be like an old nickname you had. You're about to be introduced on the stage, basically.
Angel Universal. That sounds good. I want
Okay.
everybody to know my name.
Dope,
It's
sick,
gonna be
nasty.
big one day.
All right, Jason, you ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to keep it nice and slow. You ready?
No.
Okay.
Hey Trey, I decided I don't want to rap anymore. I've quit. I quit.
That was a turn of events.
I was not prepared for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna
Nice to
start
have
this-
you. Everybody have a good day. See you later.
Jesus. What the freaking heck, man?
That'd be so awkward. Be like,
I'd be like,
I'd be like Trey.
Just in the broadcast.
By the way, Trey, this is our last show ever. I'm tired of your face in this thing. So bye, Angel. And just turn off the live stream. That'd be terrible.
Be
All
less
right, let's get into
speechless.
this.
Yeah.
Yo, it's DJ Sound Effects, Angel Universal, and Scout the Psalmist on the mic. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Here we go. Now it's all the time. Angel Universal, wondering why I said Angel Universal, doing what she do. Only if we gotta break it down and it's cool, yeah. Now we're sitting there, pretending like it go. There's really a Charmin fight, she know. She's not telling us. She doesn't want us to be at the game, watching the destroy fools. Anyways, just saying that it's go. Only if I can't make it forever, I let them know. Oh, now we're sitting here, having a good time, talking about loving and forgiving people all mine. Every day of your life, don't don't give it up. Come on, everybody, just live it up. Take it back. Sometimes you've been through that trauma. Now I know you're fine. Fine to find. It's hard when you rhyme. Sitting here in a dark place, and we all need to see that light. Get out of it. Understand what you're doing. You know it's tragic, but we gotta move forward and be. Don't let that define you or destroy thee. I know sometimes life's crazy. It makes you go crazy. But hey, we all do it too. Together, and we gotta break it down. That's true. And anyways, we game break all the time as Trey's watching vampires be slayed, and I'm losing my mind as my son's chasing me and he's spearing my daughter, and I'm thinking wavy. And who am I gonna be if I never go? As he yells out loud, let's play a Squid Game, yo. Bro, she's never watched the show. Please stop saying that. Son, why you making me look like I am whack? And I can't even get it back town. Then he looks at me and says, Daddy, guess who's chasing me now? It's Pennywise. Pennywise. I'm like, dude, you never watched that movie? Oh my, you're about to make me look crazy and insane. Only if I can't break it back. And hey, oh. But anyways, all it's the same, cause she's with her rock band, being a rock star today. Every way, every time, every go. Now we gotta think what we were doing, and I know, we were having a good conversation. How she spends her time trying to help these people with this hope that she has. Sometimes life can be crazy and sad, but you gotta believe in yourself, dude. Only if you knew what you came to do. Yeah, Angel Universal, she even has a shop where you can buy cool little candles like that. Only if I can't pretend I gotta rap forever, and I'm thinking it when I think that's everything. Oh no, I can't say I wanna be from the Star Wars universe today. Oh, and she's from Hollywood Town, Halloween Town. Only if I can't get down, and I wonder why. What am I doing if I can cry? And we got Jack Skellington, and I still can't ride. Don't know why I lost that little quiz. Sometimes I know what I did, but I'm going right down. This light's too bright, it's gonna make me go blind. Only if I can't define my rhyme, and I mime. And yes, I listen to dub all the time. Trey, don't you hate on me? I never get it. Mine, and only if I can't define these rhymes, I'm breaking out loud, and I'm wondering why. I guess this is done. Guess I'm done. I guess this rap song is done. Yeah, Angel Universal. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks. That was so great. That was so great.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Thanks, man. You did great.
Yeah, you were changing up a little few times. I was like, I'll just keep going.
I try to keep it fresh, man.
Right.
I think we started off slow and we might have sped up the pace
Yeah,
somehow.
that happens. I do that sometimes. I'm a little hyperactive.
No, I mean, it's
I
all
haven't
good.
eaten lunch yet. Dinner. Well, I don't even know.
Huh?
Honestly,
It's 10:12 where I'm at.
I
So,
never ate lunch today, guys. I just had I had a Baby Yoda cookie.
Ooh.
That's not lunch.
Yeah. Well, so they
It really grinds my gears.
Y'all both know the Mandalorian, I assume. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
So the Baby Yoda cookies are blueberry macarons, and at my HEB they have a 6-pack for $8. A 6-pack of macarons for $8.
Wow.
And my son, every time we go into HEB, he's like, Daddy, Baby Yoda cookies. And I'm like, bro, I'm not spending $8 so you can eat way too much sugar.
As he
And
walks
it's
out
only
with
Yes, but they just
Baby
they-
Yoda cookies.
yeah, well, I lose that battle many a time. But they now sell them as singles, so I can just buy them one and be like, here, enjoy the Baby Yoda situation.
Let me know when they get 6 packs of Mandalorian helmets for $8.
Yeah, actually,
Not
I was-
cookies, just the helmets, the
Trey,
actual
I
helmets.
was at the dollar store today, and they have
Oh, yeah.
a Mandalorian plastic mask for $1.
You know, I would prefer something that covered my entire dome, not
No, it
just
would
my
like
face.
cover like your cheek.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Those I always
nose?
thought that was my nose. That was the funniest thing, like growing up, because the good. There was like 3 or 4 different tiers of like costumes in Halloween stores and stuff, and they'd be like the low level Spider-Man one where it's like half the mask, and then you've got like whatever, maybe the front or the back of Spider-Man, and then you've got like the second tier, which is like, you know, you get
Jumpsuit.
the whole
Plastic mask,
morph
yeah.
suit or whatever, and then you get the really good ones that it's like textured and like whatever,
The
all that stuff.
foam ripped underneath.
Yeah, you're just like freaking Diesel. Like,
Full helmet. Yeah. You're
but anyway,
Good time.
Well, thank you so much for spending time listening to us, guys. We really appreciate it. Make sure if you're looking for a new website, go to nomadweb.design. It's an amazing place where you're going to get professional quality and amazing things, but you're not going to be paying firm prices. You're going to find really good quality prices there, and it's a pretty great place. It's nomadweb.design. Also,
sensational.
thank you. But again, make sure you go over to Angel Universal if you want to check out her stuff. And thank you so much. If you can like and subscribe our show, we are switching our days to Mondays. I hope. Right? That's where we're at right now, right, Trey? So we're gonna start. So for the people that don't listen to the show live and you just listen to the podcast, you're like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do whatever.
I don't care.
But if you're listening to the podcast and you go, man, I'd like to be a part of this insanity, then come listen to us live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, all under Flows4u Pod.
We are on Twitter. I forgot.
Yeah, and so please come check us out and join in the conversation. But we will still I'll be releasing the shows on the podcast on Tuesdays. So for your information, so that's what it looks like. So we're switching that up. And Trey, I'm forgetting lots of things today.
No,
yeah, go for it.
I'll go. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
Okay, so if you guys want to be a part of our show, please feel free to reach out to us, like Jason said, at flows4upod@gmail.com. If you guys actually just want to go on our website, flows4u.com, we actually have a little message board that you can send us direct messages, and we need some more questions of the day from you guys, because I love I Agree in God, but I would love to get some from our followers.
For a moment there, I had like 3 weeks in a row with questions, but then we had to go back to I Agree.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jaime, we really appreciate your questions today, man. I wish all of our listeners were as dedicated as you were to listening and throwing in questions of the day. But yeah, if you guys want to hit us up through that would be amazing. That's all I got, Jason.
All right. Now, Angel, this is the time for you to see Trey's amazing freestyle skills.
I'm terrible
You're
at
going to give Trey
freestyling.
3 words, and he's going to make up a song. It will be the closing of our show. Well, make sure you stay after so we can talk for you a second, but that's pretty much what we're going to do. So give Trey 3 words. Doesn't even have anything to do with the show. Just anything. Doesn't matter. Whatever's popping up in your head. It's funnier that way.
Okay. Heal, love. Oh, I don't want to be corny, but forgive. Let's go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add a word. Goblin fingers.
What?
Have y'all seen this? Have y'all seen Goblin Fingers?
No.
It's a
I've seen salad fingers.
No. Wow.
Rusty spoons, and I like to touch them.
No. Goblin Fingers are like it's like a pepper, but it's like a citrus candy infused pepper. That's
You're
like
candy
yellow,
infused.
and it smells crazy good. I have no idea what it
Classic.
is. Very weird. But you should look it up. Goblin Fingers is very weird. But they had them at my my grocery store, and as a chef, I was like, I could do something with Goblin Fingers because again, literally smells like candy and like sweet candy and lemon. It's very weird. So
Interesting.
it's like
I
a
take
lemon
back
head.
heal. I want to replace with alien.
Alien. Okay. All right. You might be healed after an alien invasion. Okay, sweet. So this is our outro of the podcast. So I'll try to make it short and sweet. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm not going to say that I am good at freestyling, but here goes nothing. The voice mind has to load for a second for some reason.
So is Trey's brain.
Right.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Cold out.
Let's get it, yeah. Yeah. Angel, you've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much for hopping on today. We've had a great show. We talked about healing, therapy, forgiving people. We talked about advice and a whole bunch of other stuff. But let's get it. Yeah!
Flows4u, man. This is what we do, man. This is what we do. I got an alien invasion coming through to the 502. Louisville, Kentucky, for those who didn't know that. Aliens are coming, so batten down the hatches, man. Okay, yeah, man, they might be from outer space, but we gotta show them love anyway. Anyway, the human race needs to accept everybody, even if they're not from Earth, and that's funny. Yeah, we gotta love them, forgive them for giving us Area 51 too, man. We need a reason to have it. Oh well, man, we tried to do a raid on it, it didn't work out. We're gonna keep on going. I wonder if there's goblin fingers in the trenches of Area 51, man. I don't know, they could have anything there. Hopefully it's a bunch of aliens without hair. Let's get it! Jason, take us on home, man. Flows4u.
Guys, I'm sorry and I apologize for Trey, but I know that we're so excited to have you on the show, and thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you, Angel, and everybody. I hope you have an amazing night, and we'll see you next Monday. Oh, next Tuesday, actually, which is totally confusing, but I'm trying to change it, but I messed it up. I sound so smooth.
Monday.
I messed up. Well, I have to ask our guest, who is going to be amazing, by the way. Next week's guest is Ty Sweet, who is an awesome TikTok dude that does the human guitar. So make sure you come check it out. And we will talk to you later, guys. I'm sorry that took way too long.
This is what we do, man.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep.